Hi there. So welcome back. Today I'm doing a 1 year update on the Converse Run Star Motion. When I first did a video about these shoes, I never expected to get so many views or the huge response that I did. I would say for me, I had a decent experience with these shoes. Some pros and cons I'll go over in a second. For me personally, I feel like these are a pair of shoes that were very trendy 1 year ago, and I think their time might be just about up. On the Converse website, you can get different colors now for about $60, like the orange pair. There's a green, like an olive green pair, a cream. It's like cream with an orange and cream or peachy sole. Maybe those colors just weren't as popular, period. The black pair, this pair, and then the white pair, they're still going for about $120. One of the things that I got a lot of hate for or opinions was the fact that mine were creasing. It's just the reality of the situation with the materials that these shoes are made out of. Like, you can squeeze it with your hands, as I showed in other videos, and it just causes those creases. So basically what it seems that Converse did, of course, they took a regular pair of Converse, they cut the soles off of them, or they just made like these panels and then glued it into this sort of base, which is this like interesting kind of weird foam material. These were not the absolute most comfortable shoes I've ever worn. I wore them very rarely because of the creasing that was happening. I did a couple videos way back a year ago of like trying them on, seeing the creases, taking them off, putting them in the box, taking them out of the box, like a day or two later, and the creases were gone with continued use. And I was only wearing these, like, you guys, like literally once a month, and I would wear them for short time periods. And eventually, there was just the creasing that became permanent on them. I also got these like black scuff marks, which I tried to get off. Like one of my friends stepped on my shoe, and I was so pissed because they were like pristine at that point, other than like maybe, like one crease here. It's like the creasing over time just grew and grew. I would definitely say for $120, like these were fun. I'm gonna keep them, not like gonna donate them right away or anything like that, but like I would say this: if you're a student, like you're in high school and your parents say, hey, you have a $200 budget for shoes, I would not get these for $120 and then spend like $80 on Vans or something like that. Like, you will be sorry. I say that because these were very versatile from a styling sense. Like, I had a lot of comments about that, but there's now so many, like a million videos out there with people showing how they style these. You literally can wear these with anything. I've worn them with biker shorts, skirts, dresses, jeans, joggers, like whatever you wear, you can just put these on according to your style. Something else, like I said, I feel like these shoes were, it's apparent when you look at them, they're just like the upper of a Converse glued here. As time went on and I wore these shoes more, I really began to see a little bit of like separation or gunking with the glue. They're by no means, they're not falling apart, but it is something that I noticed. I think they put a lot of time and attention though into certain details, like this little patch right here is really cool. The upper though, on these with the canvas one, it's kind of flimsy. It doesn't give you really any support to your ankle or the top of your foot. They have this little tab running up the back, but that's pretty not flimsy, but it's not that sturdy either. And so what I found is like you're elevated, right, because the sole is so thick, so you've gained a couple inches. You're walking on foam, and then your ankle's not stable. So what comes with that is what may come with that. So I haven't like obsessively taken great care of these shoes. I also have not worn them a whole lot. The soles themselves did not really wear down too much. I think that's just about all I have to say about these shoes, but someone commented on one of my earlier videos and asked for a 1-year update. I would say definitely at this point, if you've been waiting to buy these shoes, now might be the time. Like, I would definitely say you know, at the time I felt like they were worth $120 and $125 for the Space Jam version that I got, just because they were new and, like, you know, that feeling of being one of the first people to have them and all that kind of stuff, and they just looked really cool to me. But hey, if you can get them now, if you really want them, you can get them for $60. Do that instead of the 120. I would say, see what your experience is. I'm starting to see, in the very beginning, like when I made my video, I wasn't seeing these in stores either. Now you pretty much can find them in a lot of retailers, so you would be able to try them on and just see what you think. There's a lot of people out there who were paid and sponsored. I was not sponsored, so I'm not trying to sell you these shoes. I thought it was very interesting. After I did my video, there were so many like pro YouTubers coming out like, these shoes are amazing, they don't, and the soles don't crease. Like, that's interesting. Like, why even bring that up? So maybe, you know, apparently Converse, and it wasn't a whole lot of them, but I saw that on a few. Like, maybe Converse noticed that and they're trying to make sure everyone thinks that the shoes don't crease. For those people who felt like I was just fat, that's why they crease. Fat people wear shoes too. So this is for everyone who is an adult and has reached their full body weight, or maybe if you haven't, because I've gotten plenty of comments from people, you know, saying that they weigh 95 pounds and the shoes crease with them as well. So overall, really cool, nice looking shoe. I don't think the creasing even takes away so much from it, you know, from the look when they're on or when they're not on. Every pair of shoes you're gonna have is gonna have some type of wear and tear to it. But that's all I have to say, you guys. Hope this helps someone. Bye.